What?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That
you
makes
thought
sense.
you thought you were doing the video on your own personal channel, but
I don't have any. Anyway, PMA, you guys, like positive mental attitude.
yeah, tell me about it. You were raving about it yesterday.
I already forgot what I said.
Ah, goddamn. Okay. So,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah, we're recording.
Of course,
Of
we're
course.
live.
We're
I'll be
live.
back, okay?
You better leave your stuff in here.
Yeah. Anyways, so what?
PMA.
She didn't close it. God damn it. God damn it.
Oh, shut up, you then pull the mic.
Yeah, I don't want to do that like last time. Anyways, talk.
So anyway, like the door was not closed, so Calvin had to close it because for the people who doesn't know, we're recording at the library right now, and we don't want to disturb the peace. Yeah, so un-American like, right? Anyway, PMA.
Okay, give me the rundown of what PMA is. And
So, like, to me, PMA is basically like what I told you yesterday,
Mhm.
like finding and then executing ways
Mhm.
to get the best possible outcome out of a bad scenario, no matter how shit it gets.
Mhm.
Like, one must never lose hope and always aim for the best outcome.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
Like some people, like when it gets really shitty,
oh yeah.
they just give up.
Yeah, that's happens
Yeah.
a lot
It
in
happens a lot.
today's society.
I mean, it's because it's easier.
Yeah, it's
Of course.
easier to say like I suck and this wasn't meant to be than
And
say
then, yeah, you just say like I'm shit and then call it quits.
exactly. But that's if for positive mental attitude, I feel like positive mental attitude is more of like a stronger attitude.
No,
Then
dude, like so like a quick like conversion is like you like from like if you don't practice PMA,
Mhm.
you just say I'm shit and then call it quits.
Mhm.
But if you're practicing PMA, you'll just say like I'm shit, but I'll get better, or
Yeah.
I'll try to get better.
the growth mentality or
Yeah.
the growth mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the difference between what makes people a winner and what makes people like
Else.
yeah, like the people who say I don't have the talent or I don't have the time or putting themselves down in that sense. That's what makes
I used to be like that.
yeah, I feel like a lot of people go through that phase at least once in their life, once or twice. But the thing is, most people tend to stay in that train of thought or that mentality of it wasn't meant to be or life wasn't meant to be on my side. That kind of mentality.
Like I'm not good enough.
Exactly. Like, but for me, what changed my thought, my mentality into a more positive one was that I had
Wait, hold up. You mean to say you were like pretty like pessimistic back then?
Yeah, I used to be pessimistic. I was like, oh my God, middle school days and high school days, the worst time of my life. I have to say, without a doubt, I didn't do stupid shit. I was just like, I couldn't be bothered or fucked to do anything productive with my life. Like, I spent my breaks with my friends just like staring and talking about whatever instead of like. And when I got home, I didn't.
That's really good though.
What is?
Like talking.
Yeah.
Like just like deep talks.
No, not even deep talks.
So it's nonsensical.
It's nonsensical. It's surface level. And like when I got home, I didn't do anything productive. Like I just slept, did my work. That's it. And I can look back at my life then and saying, I didn't do much. I didn't accomplish that much, but I feel like what got me to that positive mental attitude was I had to be at the lowest point of my life.
Mm.
Like I remember the hardest moments of my life is when things got really hard to fight, and like I eventually stopped fighting and just let it happen. And then I got fed up with that thought that I wasn't meant to be anything and nothing was meant to be. I got really tired and sick.
Oh,
It became like,
so back then, like, your mentality was like, no matter what I do, I'm never gonna amount into anything.
yeah,
So why bother?
exactly. Like I marinated in that thought. And if I didn't take if I didn't take certain chances that I did back then, and I didn't meet the certain people I do now, like Clyde and everyone else in the group, I would have without a doubt have gone through like the worst college years of my life.
Like a true psychologist, like just thinking about negative shit.
Exactly.
Why?
Like I would have studied psychology. I know I probably would have moved towards psychology, but I wouldn't have loved it as much as I do now. Like I probably would have looked at all the suffering and all the pain and all that stuff before PMA. But now I can look at psychology as like, this is a way to grow. This is a way to change. This is a way to make a difference in your life.
And other people's lives.
Exactly. That is now my goal as a psychologist. Like, I don't want to change just myself. I want to change how everyone else sees the world and what they can do with their lives and all that kind of stuff. But before that, I would have probably just thought it's like, I'm just going into psychology because I think it's going to be fun and all that stuff. No deeper meaning. That would have made my life shit. Like, it's this I was aiming for the same goal, but they had very different meanings to me. And that's the important part about PMA. The different attitudes towards this one particular thing. Like
rejection.
Okay, we can talk about rejection. Like for people with a non-PMA attitude or PM, they would have thought like, this sucks and I shouldn't do this again. But PMA would usually think, I didn't do good this time, but next time I can do better.
I'll know better next time.
Exactly.
Or something like that.
And another thing, like, I've talked about this before, and I'm going to say it again because it's really important. Because everyone usually spends their time before, like, they do something. They study the shit out of it. You know, like, they always do things so they don't have a shred of doubt in their mind. You know?
To make sure that everything's going to be okay.
Yeah. But the thing about that, it's procrastination. It's some people would say it's good procrastination, but in reality, it's not.
Oh, like, you know, positive procrastination.
Yeah. But in order to make or do something, you have to get out there. You have to be willing to fail, because not everyone succeeds the first time. No one or almost nobody succeeds the first time.
Like, success is never 100%.
Exactly. But the more you try, the closer you get to success.
That's the risk you're taking whenever you're attempting to do something meaningful, is that the risk of failure, pretty much. Which, like, you could call it a learning experience. The PMA way. Like, it's not failure, it's a learning experience.
Exactly. Like, but for some people, I can understand how they would say, like, it's hard to say this is learning. It's like, this is probably like a once in a lifetime thing or something. But then to those people, I'd say, if it was a once in a lifetime thing, then that means it can happen again, right?
No,
Or actually,
that
that
would
would
never happen ever again.
What?
If it's a
once in a lifetime thing. That's in the definition.
Oh, yeah, that never happens again.
Yeah, self-explanatory.
But
You
then,
miss it, you miss it.
but then,
What I told you. Every second is a once in a lifetime moment.
I guess even if you lose that moment, you can
Mhm.
make another moment happen. Like it doesn't have like it may not be
No.
the same thing, but you can always move on. But what's your thoughts on that, Lorena? I heard you wanted to say something.
I mean, because if it comes
Louder.
out,
Louder.
Louder.
it only comes by once, so it's never gonna happen again. Even
Yeah.
if you try to make the return again, it won't happen.
Well,
You missed it. You missed it.
yeah, that's not a
It's
bad
like
thing.
you missed the bus. You missed it that day.
Yeah, you.
You're not gonna get it again.
Yeah, but it's gonna another bus is gonna come eventually.
No, it's that bus.
But then
You
it
missed-
wouldn't be the same bus.
It wouldn't be the same, but
It's like you missed your plane. You
I-
missed it. You missed it.
but
It won't
then
come back. You're like, oh, I missed one passenger. Let me go back.
Mhm.
Do you
No,
think-
it's like I'm out.
Mhm. It's like when you miss your appointments, you gotta
you gotta reschedule it.
Yep.
which is what I did today.
But then
You missed your bus. You missed it.
that means it's just another chance for something to happen again.
Mhm. Which is why, like,
And besides, there's not like a one set way to get to one thing. There's always many different routes you
I
can
told
take.
you, like the tree analogy.
Yeah, go. We talked about that last
Yeah,
time, right?
like refer to the previous video.
Yeah, click subscribe, hit the bell button, comment, like, subscribe.
Hey,
You know, the full shebingle.
Mhm.
Anyways, yeah, like if if you have a goal, then you can reach to a point. That's not.
No, because they were looking.
It's because we're recording.
Anyway, continue.
You know, mini routes. You know,
Like, yeah.
one way may be closed off to you, but
Mhm.
that doesn't mean another way is.
Mhm.
That means you just have to tackle it from different angles.
Mhm.
And sometimes different angles make the goal getting to the goal a lot easier, right?
Mhm.
Like in some situation, like you can attack it head on, or you can play it wisely and attack it from a different angle.
Mhm. Like, do a sneak attack.
Yeah, like there's different kinds of attack, like sneak attacks, sudden attacks, a retreat then attack,
Or just like straight
right
up.
up
attack.
straight up brute force it.
Yeah, just like walk in front and then just do whatever.
Exactly.
Mhm.
But
Anyway, like, also, by the way, I don't think the sneak attacks are, it's a coward move. It's a smart way
it's
of
a smart
fighting.
move. Yeah.
Yeah, but going
How is
back
it?
to PMA,
Hmm?
no, we don't want to stray into the path.
But just remember,
The night.
just just remember, we're still sneaky boys.
Yeah, and we're talking about PMA.
PMA.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of slipping up and saying changing one letter.
I know, dude, but stop distracting me.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's
Mhm.
very similar.
Mhm.
But you shouldn't just focus on one way. If it's constantly failing you,
If one way does not work, there's another way for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's
If you can find another way, you're not looking hard enough.
exactly like oh man, you could put this in so many situations.
Somehow.
Like
Put it in an everyday situation.
I'm gonna put it in a personal relationship wise.
Okay,
Like
my favorite topic
a favorite topic. Okay.
as of today.
Okay. Imagine you're in a park and you see this, or you're at school or somewhere
In a public place.
in a public place, and you see this interesting person and you want to get to this person.
Interesting person.
Interesting.
Like, you mean like someone that catches your eye from a distance?
Yeah, you know those kind of people.
Mhm.
You can talk to the person directly. You can talk to the people around them, use them as a pivot to get to that person. you can
Use them as a bridge.
yeah, use them as a bridge.
Yeah, how would you explain my situation?
Oh, you,
Basically, like everybody told me that he liked me.
oh, you want a PMA analysis or a
You want a positive analysis?
PMA on that?
All right, cool. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, there's no such thing as a PMA analysis on your situation.
Yeah, like okay, there's a you just remember that there's someone who's out there waiting for you.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Like, on the bright side though, it's really cruel, but at the end of the day, like he's gonna be there for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe.
maybe
Yeah.
if he's loyal enough.
Yeah, if he's loyal enough.
But remember,
No, loyalty and trust is a different day, but yeah, that's what it is. There's always gonna be someone for you.
okay,
Mhm.
before I forget, I want to say like trust is very important in relationships.
Yeah, but we don't care about that right now. We're
Yeah.
all about PMA.
Yeah, that's for another day.
Mhm.
But you can't deny that.
Way to go, Clay. You were like slash.
Yeah.
We're not doing that right now.
Yeah, like we have to stay on
It's
top.
like you're going like the other way, and then I'm just picking up here.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining picking up a puppy by its like skin, the skin folds, and just
Oh,
putting
like at the back of their necks.
yeah, and just putting him back into the pen
Like the way like the mother dog would pick her puppies.
in the mouth.
You would get shit for that anyway, dude.
Yeah, you would like people would get shit, but
But
puppies.
let's see, like for your situation, like 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 to be honest, like I don't know how it feels, but I bet it feels nice to have to know that someone likes you, right?
But
I mean, it feels nice, but at the same time, it's kind of like annoying because you know.
I know,
that
I
he's
know.
a needy person.
Oh, it's
He's needy, but it feels nice that wow, like he's actually paying attention to me.
also that depends on the type of the person that actually likes you.
Okay, story time. I have a similar story to that
Mhm.
in high school. So there's this one girl, actually two.
She who shall not be named.
She shall.
So they who shall not be named.
Yeah. So back then I was pretty. Yeah, I told you how I was like pretty pessimistic.
Hmm.
The guy who doesn't talk or anything. He's just there.
That's not being pessimistic.
Yeah, it's not being
That's being shy.
Being
not
shy.
Being shy.
Or anyways.
That's being antisocial.
There you go.
Yeah. But anyways,
Anyway, continue with the story.
so for some reason I
So-
caught this girl's eye.
Like two females.
two females.
Okay.
One of them looked like my sister.
How creepy.
It was very creepy. It was very, very creepy. I spent so much of my time avoiding both of them.
Downsides of being. Oh, I was gonna make a racial slur.
No, we can't go
Yeah,
there, Clyde.
That's a mistake.
We're PC here.
Mhm.
We're PC here.
Yeah. So continue, dude.
Okay.
So she looked like your sister.
No, the
It
one
was
I want to
creepy
talk.
as fuck.
The
And what about the other?
other one
female.
was a fucking stalker.
Oh my god.
Was she cute though?
No,
Okay.
her voice.
I
Was,
always have to ask.
her voice was, I'd say, rivals mine in
Mhm.
deepness, or even deeper
At that time.
at that time.
Mhm.
But god damn, like
Wait, like the other girl was not Asian then, or was she?
they were both.
Okay,
They're both Asian.
like Asian
And
girl.
one of them looked like your sister, and the other one's a complete stalker.
Yeah, with a deep voice.
Yeah.
With a deep voice.
That's
Yeah.
really unique.
Yeah, like when I was just walking around, like going to class, I would sometimes see her and like I have a shiver in my spine.
Oh, the
my God,
chills.
That's how
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
I know.
Every time that I walk past the park, I just this shiver.
I know,
down my
but
spine.
it gets worse. She like sometimes when I'm waiting for class, she would out of nowhere like touch me, like passing by, like oops, like that kind of shit.
Mm,
And like I don't know how she got my name, but like
that's high school.
it's high school.
Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah, but
Drama.
Mhm.
she found out my name, and she usually, like when she was passing by and doing all that stuff, she's like, "Hey Calvin," is like, "Do I like fuck?
Mhm.
Like what do I do?"
You're like
Like
your heart, your heart just like skipped a bit for
No.
the wrong reasons.
no, it sank. My heart sank. like a ship on
Okay.
the Atlantic Ocean.
That's how I'm feeling right now in that situation at work.
I know.
Like when every time like he's like, "Oh hey, Lauren," I'm like, "Yeah."
But the thing is,
No,
we never had any contact with each other.
we didn't before. I don't know what happened.
Exactly. Like, I don't know where I went wrong. She just fucking stalked me.
So okay, now that we've heard this story, see, like this is one of the like scenarios where people don't appreciate what they have until they lose it. So
I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. It was fun. It was fun, like hiding from a stalker.
mhm.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it's
But,
like
like, what if she
24/7
becomes
hide and
obsessed with
seek.
Like it was high school, but what like what if she got like obsessed with you to the point that like
I had a girlfriend and she stopped.
That's like the best way to stop like that type of like negativity.
Yeah,
So anyway, like
she's basically
So-
getting a boyfriend?
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
pretty much. Or
It should like discourage like most
discourage
people.
the weakers,
Mhm.
the weaker ones.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys like, because like throughout my entire life, I've never been conscious of someone liking me, so I don't know how you guys feel.
We're feelers.
Yeah, we're
but
feelers.
I bet like it would like there are days where it feels nice.
There is days where it's like when you're feeling down and like no one's noticing me, you can always go to the thought of like, oh yeah, there's that stalker just around the corner, just waiting to say hi to me. It's like
See,
maybe I'll say hi,
this is
but that never happened.
like this is how most men feel, like because like there are like women out there who keep like a bunch of men as backup.
Ooh,
Yeah, so like the PMA is that at least like if you're a backup, there's gonna be a time
Hey,
for
when-
you.
For you.
Yeah, that's the PMA.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see the positive.
Like it's all downhill from there, but yeah, it's all downhill from there. So anyway, no, those were the one I told you. Remember?
Yeah.
Anyway, dude.
Anyways,
Look
So
at your podcast.
probably
probably they
Probably.
saw
Like, oh my
us.
God, just idiots.
we originally were supposed to be called the Village Idiot Podcast VIP,
Ooh.
but last
Yeah.
minute changed.
But that would be a mistake. Come on, like
Okay,
like,
anyway,
if you go out there and ask them if I'm an idiot,
yeah, that would be
Yeah.
no one would ever say it.
But the Velvet Room has a nice like
Mm-hmm.
imagine-
Because it's
Imaginary.
velvet. It's smooth.
we gotta come. Anyways, where were we?
Yeah,
Keep
you
on
got
getting
it.
sidetracked.
The podcast was named after me because I'm a smooth.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, PMA, dude. Let's see.
Oh yeah, like in that situation
It's supposed to be a
of
positive podcast, but keep on thinking negative stuff.
no, that's fun positive.
Yeah, it's positive. Like, let's see.
Like remember, like when you're feeling down and you have a stalker, it's like you're gonna
I
get
appreciate the attention,
yeah, you appreciate the attention.
but then like when I go when I'm not feeling down, it's kind of like go away.
I know. It's-
also, you know that someone's like watching over you.
exactly. Like
Yes.
it's the scariest shit, but like
Yeah.
Sometimes it's comforting.
it's comforting sometimes, like, but for the most part,
Maybe.
it's like
It's annoying.
like where are they at right now? Because like when you have one, you have to keep mental notes on where you last saw them,
Mhm.
and that's pretty fun. It
Well,
makes
yeah, I guess it's fun, but I don't know.
yeah.
It kind of brings that like that shiver back my spine. Every time he says hi,
Mhm.
I'm like, I just like cringe, and I'm like, don't talk to me right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Like remember that girl that was stalking me? I
Mhm.
told you about. She sent me a Facebook message.
How recent?
Back then.
Oh,
He sent me a friend request, and I haven't even replied back that I want to be friends with him.
Okay. But okay,
that's already like a straight up rejection.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
Like, I would stop from there.
yeah,
Yeah, and I would move on.
Yeah, he doesn't like he's gonna stop.
yeah. But anyways, where was I? Oh, so she messaged me, trying to ask me to say these.
Continue. I'm listening.
She sent me like pretty much an essay about our relationship.
But you're not even in a relationship.
It is. Stalker and stalky.
And okay, so she sent me I'm pretty sure I still have like the message that she sent.
Oh, so you treasured it.
No, I didn't treasure it. It's lost in my inbox.
Oh, you're right. Digital copies.
Yeah, it's a digital copy. Somewhere in my
Mm.
inbox.
So maybe like
But how do you know it's in your inbox? So you read it?
Yeah, I read it.
Look.
I didn't want to give her the satisfaction of seeing.
You're gonna be like C minus. Send it back.
No,
Mhm.
no, you can't do that on Facebook. But
like did you proofread this?
like like she was really into anime and
Okay.
P3.
What? MP3?
P3.
No, we don't. I don't want to talk about it.
But in her long message,
Just say anime and video games.
in her message,
Mm-hmm.
she alluded to how I looked like a certain character.
Oh my god.
Is
Why
it
do they
the
do that?
protagonist? The
Why-
MC?
Why do they do
Mm.
that? I mean,
Like I had like back then
The
I,
hair
I used to have long hair and cover one eye.
and the P3 earphones.
Yeah. I used to have that.
Oh my god, I remember.
Yeah.
You're all that loner sitting there in the corner with your earphones.
Yeah.
I remember.
Dark times. Dark times.
Anyway, dude, let's talk about like because since we're getting sidetracked and I'm here as the guide,
Okay, the
let's
lighthouse.
talk about like the positive side of being alone, especially in high school because there's a lot.
Oh yeah.
Being alone in high school.
A lot of self.
Well, not in high school, but just like
In
being
life.
alone in general sometimes.
Well, you basically perceive more like an independent,
Mhm.
and you basically like you don't really need anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's
That you're fine on your own.
Hey, I'm fine on my own basically,
Yeah.
and then I'm self-sufficient. I'll say.
Yeah. Like
Also, doesn't like people who are alone like most of their time, like they spend their time like by themselves. Like, don't they seem more like mysterious?
yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's the vibe I gave off.
Like curiosity.
Yeah,
is-
I remember. That's why
it's from,
people were
like,
interested
human
in me.
nature.
There were three. There were three. It wasn't two, it was three.
Because like curiosity is human nature.
Yeah, like
If you're mysterious, like people are bound to be curious about you.
yeah.
That's true.
Mhm.
But okay, I want to talk about how to be mysterious later because
Later on.
yeah, because it's really being open and being mysterious.
Yeah, but we don't care about that right now.
Right now, we're talking about
PMA.
the good sides of being
The silver lining,
of
the
lonely.
bright side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like when I was alone or when I was independent,
Mm-hmm.
like I didn't really care about too much about like the other people's lives and like how much it affected me and like I can live without the drama.
Yep.
Of course, like if you're alone, there's literally no drama.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
like it gives
nobody's gonna pick on you or anything. It's like they will all okay.
yeah, it gives you
Mhm.
time to think about like
Mhm.
everything too. Like
Yeah.
I feel for most people who are usually alone, they're introverts is what I usually imagine.
And they're hella interesting as well.
Yeah, like introverts are really interesting if you get to know them.
Yeah, like majority of them, they have like a unique perspective in life.
Mhm.
Because I know that by hand because I used to be like that.
We both used to.
Mhm.
And then remember we took the challenge and we became an E.
Well,
I'm
like,
still stuck in an
mhm.
eye.
But it's fine.
Mhm.
You're fine the way you are.
I still have the eye characteristics sometimes.
Yeah. Like me and Clyde are probably on the baselines or
Mm.
in between.
Yeah, like 51-49.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Really?
close game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like
Mhm.
65 introvert. And the
Mhm.
rest was extrovert.
Yeah,
they-
can
so,
trade.
mhm.
Anyways. That's the like but that brings another question on like how to open introverts.
We don't care.
Well, another topic for another
Not
time.
right now. Although,
not
like,
right now.
we'll talk about that later for sure.
I should write that down.
Mhm.
Go on, Clyde.
No, we can we can put that under like on how to talk to people or
I know,
whatever.
but I'm gonna have to remember it.
So like PMA, like when how to deal with failures.
Mm.
Yeah, so just have like a positive mental attitude.
But not everybody has that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay,
Exactly.
I feel like when
Which is why we're spreading the word.
I feel like when people have failures, they take it very personally. Like, I failed, I'm a failure.
Yeah, and it's like the end of the world for them. But
Yeah,
it's
It's
in reality.
it does
It's just
equal
Like
causation doesn't equal correlation doesn't equal causation.
I don't even know, but in reality, like that one small failure, it could just be like a hiccup in your life.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And that's a chance to rise up.
I mean, like life has ups and downs, but if you only focus on the downs, that's not good.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like,
Like
life is a ride. You have to take
enjoy it.
you have to take the downhills with fun, but taking the uphills with anticipation.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster.
Exactly.
Mm.
Like, you wouldn't I feel like people wouldn't be able to understand happiness or joy if they just had just a constant up or a constant down.
Exactly. If there's no sadness, then is there really happiness?
Exactly. Like,
Yeah. Like
That's
because
true.
mhm.
Point there.
yeah, has to be a balance between good and bad.
Yin and yang.
Yeah, yin
Yeah.
and yang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yin and yang.
It's fitting because like we're Asian people.
And it's not racist because we're
I'm
because
not Asian.
Yeah. And yin and yang is white and black, so we're all good on that PC shit.
I
Yeah,
I couldn't hold myself back then.
it's
I
fine.
can't help
I
it.
mean, you said it. You're arguing.
Like,
Mm.
normally we're not PC in
It
real
was a
life.
joke. I am PC in real life
Normally.
because I don't want to make enemies out there. Yeah. That's the anyway, dude. Like, what else? Like, what are the scenarios where like you need to be like as PMA as possible? Like, um,
In the harder part of your lives.
and the crucial moments. in
Crucial
life.
moments. Yeah.
Like,
The critical moments. The life-changing ones.
dude, every moment
Is a life-changing one. But some matter more, and you can see it
the
clearly.
butterfly effect.
Mhm.
Like me drinking this Gatorade right now may cause like some implications in the future compared to when I bought if I bought coffee instead. Like it could change my future.
Mhm.
You know,
How?
the butterfly effect.
Yeah, you, like,
It all adds up.
yeah. There's
Like let's see. For example, like there was this like happened in real life. Like my friend and I, like so like we were driving in the highway, and like there's a truck, like 'cause the lanes, right? The incoming lane. The driver fell asleep, and he occupied the other lane, the incoming lane.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like we didn't get hit, but when we got in there, the accident was fresh, and some people got hit. So we thought that it's like if we left like 2 minutes earlier, we would be the one getting hit.
That's true.
Yeah,
yeah, like,
it's something like that.
yeah.
Mhm.
Small moments make big moments.
Yeah, like if we didn't stop by for coffee, then we would have died.
Mhm.
Coffee saves lives.
Fun fact: everything is toxic to an extent.
Mhm.
You just have to find the right.
Just and focus on the positive sides.
Exactly.
Yeah. If there's a negative side, there's always a positive side.
Exactly.
Same coin.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like,
Let's see, what else, dude? There's not much to talk about.
okay, what do we want our message to be about
So like,
PMA?
just basically like, however like shitty life gets, always know that there's gonna be a time where like you're gonna rise up, as long as you put in the effort and enough motivation and work into it.
Mhm.
Because once again, like I'm gonna go back to how I define PMA, which is like making like I guess like or finding ways to get the most probable or most optimal or best result out of any situation. Like no matter how shit it gets,
Mm.
like always like always play to win, pretty much.
Like it's self-improvement kind of style
Mhm.
of life. Yeah, like there's plenty of different ways to improve your life through mental attitudes and way of life.
Like the one quote that I told you,
Mhm.
which was self-made by yours truly. It is I. Well, it's like if you're not practicing PMA, it's like if I'm gonna fail anyway, why should I bother doing it, right?
Mhm.
But if you're practicing PMA, like if I'm gonna fail anyway, then I'm gonna try my best and crumble in fashion, dude.
And then I think I
Yeah.
responded to that with, I think, therefore I can.
Mm-hmm.
Kellen.
Like
2018.
it's like in the like in the like ancient era, like if I'm gonna die anyway, I'm just gonna die fighting.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The Japanese code. I forgot. I think it was like for every life, or you should take down 10 people with you if you're gonna have to die.
What?
During the
The-
warring, like the wars, like war era,
Yeah,
Like,
like which were like murder was a daily thing.
Mhm.
I guess.
but like the story is like if you're gonna have to go down with everything you've got. Like don't hold back.
The term is kamikaze.
Kamikaze, divine wind.
Mhm.
But yeah, but
Yeah,
you can change.
Like, during those times, that was a positive thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, but now it
it's
doesn't seem like it.
yeah, but
Like if you're gonna see how like what's positive and negative changed throughout eras. Like now, like if you're gonna die, then it's better to die on your own than bringing other people with you, right?
yeah, but then the PMA is like if I'm gonna have to die, I'm gonna make sure I save the most amount of people with my
Exactly.
dying breath, like
Mhm.
donating organs or something like that.
Exactly.
Like
Mhm.
if you can, I think the in simpler ways it's like if I can do something, I'm gonna try to do it even better.
Yeah, make the best out of it.
Exactly.
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just a really good mental attitude. To
Like
take.
it's good to know about the negative sides, embrace about the negative sides, and accept the negative sides, but it's not good to focus only on the negative sides.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like I'm pretty sure I said this before that everyone focuses on the negative sides of life. Like
everybody will remember you based on your negative.
Yeah, I think maybe
actions.
like we
Yeah.
were like
Positive.
programmed to be that
Like
way.
you can do like 100 positive things, but if you do like one negative thing,
Mhm.
people will ever
remember
you
like
as a
That's
negative
gonna be your
person.
legacy.
yeah, like
Yeah.
like people are more bound to remember the bad sides of things rather
Sounds
than
like
the
that.
good sides.
It's like why do you remember bad words from other languages rather than the good words?
That like they only tend to see
The bad things.
and yeah.
Exactly.
But then
But how are we programmed to see only the bad things?
it's because I feel like in a natural survival tactics, like you're more bound to remember pain than pleasure.
Which is why, dude, like it's easier to remember bad memories than good memories.
That's true.
Yeah.
I guess because like I think oh yeah, it makes sense. I'm gonna explain because you know like how pain is lasts like pain lasts longer than happiness
Mm-hmm.
or success or like any positive thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to that situation, I'd still tell people, and I'm sure you tell people to focus on the positive and keep at it, because the moment you give up is the moment everything ends. Like
I mean, I try not to tell people that because you know people get offended sometimes. Like, who are you to tell me like how I should live my life or some shit like that?
like
Yeah. It's good though. Like if you're like really positive,
mhm.
like it's contagious, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being how positive is contagious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the people around you is gonna see that you're like so optimistic or positive in life that no matter how shit it gets, you only focus on the good things.
I remember
Mhm.
I remember the time when I was very strongly into that
A
side.
true leader inspires hope.
Mm. A true leader doesn't just lead people; they stand by.
Mhm.
Because like a leader doesn't seem like they're out there. They seem like someone you can become too, and like understand and be friends with. That's what I consider a leader to be.
Like a true leader leads like his or her followers with the best of their abilities.
Hmm. But a boss, I'd feel like, is more of a commanding position. It's like, I'm just gonna watch you, and if you fail, I'm gonna punish you.
Mhm.
But a leader isn't that.
A true leader takes responsibility for the mistakes of his own people.
Hmm.
Mm.
Oh yeah, another thing we can talk about responsibility later.
Mhm. Like admittance and
And-
acceptance.
Oh, very hard topics to
Mhm.
take to heart because
Anyway, dude, like like in life, when you start focusing on the positive things,
Mhm.
like suddenly, like it's more colorful out there, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's true.
Mhm.
Once you think of negative things, it's kind of like you see other people being kind of much more happier than you.
Mhm.
I remember I was reading a book called Love Yourself as if you were dying or something like that.
No,
Or
love yourself
love
as if your
if you're-
life depends on it.
Yeah.
Because it does.
It does. Like
Yeah.
well, it's a really short book. You
Mm-hmm.
can probably just read it in one day. Is but the main thing about it is that that
We're closing. If you can back your stuff.
okay.
Oh, it's 10 minutes.
Oh, I did. But
So anyway,
the story is simply is like just tell yourself to love yourself every day, and eventually there'll come a point in your life that you'll say, when someone asks you how's your day, you'll say it was magical.
mhm.
And I have to say, I did say it was magical.
Like we're like very PMA-esque right now, dude. Like we have 0 viewers, but we know like someday, like if people are ever gonna stumble upon this video,
Mhm.
like hopefully you practice positivity
Mhm.
and think about the good things in life instead of focusing on the negative things in life.
Mhm.
Because life should be fun. Life is not only about suffering, you guys.
Life is about the joys
Mm-hmm.
and about the loss and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just focus on one aspect. Life becomes boring if you just focus on one side.
Anyway,
Anyways, wait. My homework for everyone who may be watching for this in the future is to every day tell themselves that they love themselves.
and they're awesome.
Yeah, because you are.
And we are as well.
Exactly.
Don't forget about that.
Don't forget about us.